Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, game one of a quick two-game series between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Philadelphia attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Vince Velasquez gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Now into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman.
First pitch on the way.
LeMahieu.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. The 1-1 home. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. His lifetime line against Velasquez, just a 3 for 13 batting line. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The average sits at .303 entering play, 17 home runs, and 36 RBIs. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Two and 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
2-2. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third. The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So next to bat will be Aaron Hicks as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Just getting started here in Philly. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
A shot down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
First offering. Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a throw over and the runner back in standing. And he popped him up. Hoskins into foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 home, and it's fouled away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. One left for the Yankees. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
So stepping in is Alec Bohm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second. Oh, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Batting second.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Here now is Adam Hazley. And he puts it on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Bryce Harper now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. After it is Hicks. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. Phillies down in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to the plate, here is Gleyber Torres. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
The 2-1. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting six.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they called him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
The pitch. The 1-0 home. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Batting seven. The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Voit rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Kyle Higashioka, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Two and one. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Garrett Cole, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. The set and the 1-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And this misses as well. Ball four. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Now batting, second baseman.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 New York. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Here's another 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen, a native Floridian. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
Cole gets the sign. 1-2 on its way.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Didi Gregorius is on deck. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 6.
Now it'll be Didi Gregorius trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Hit hard down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers, 27 driven in. He's set. The 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Gregorius at second with 2 down. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. The 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1. Throw won't get him.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
First pitch on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. The Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the AB on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
0-1 the count. He collected a base hit his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
Count is 1-2 now. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. Segura for one. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old two-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1.
Up next for the Yankees.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 to him now. Three and one. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. And the hits just keep on a-coming against this arm.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
Into the box now, Garrett Cole, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball one.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Set to deal on 2-2, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's 5-1 Yanks. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
No balls and 1 strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec.
That brings up Alec Bohm. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Now to bat, Adam Hazley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
Now batting.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you get a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Stanton on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 5-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%, and with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Tiro, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Adonis Medina answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Medina.
And that's up Aaron Judge. And Hugh leads off second with nobody out. This one is launched. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Now batting.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1. Seven runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A ball and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber
as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
3 runs already home here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hazley calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Next up is Luke Voigt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Two balls and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 8-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in the long ball threat, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Rhys Hoskins has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Ball 2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Softly hit down the line, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splinter, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Called strike, 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Now a little looper down the left field line, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
He singled in his first AB. The 1-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Gregorius gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Segura.
Striding in is Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Gregorius rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or 2, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck.
Now batting,
shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Now to the plate, Alec Bohm. No hits to this point. First pitch of the AB now. A flare out toward right center. LeMahieu is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 8-4. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Hazley is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Now here's the pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Next to stand in is Garrett Cole. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Fastball in there. 3-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it by a count of 8-4.
Leading up for the Phillies, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home fifth. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Next up, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Number 13 for him on the year as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
First baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hoskins comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now that the shortstop.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. First delivery to him. Hit in the air out to left field. Stanton giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 8-6. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Aaron Judge will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. This is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit well towards the hole. Segura fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Jonathan Loizaga enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
43, Jonathan Loizaga.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First pitch on the way. Base hit into right center.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Gene Segura standing in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tony.
Scott Kingery will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
He's set. Here it comes. Realmuto, base runner at first with 1 out. And he popped him up. In comes Judge. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knees. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
To the plate now, Alec Bohm, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2 delivery. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Count remains at 0-2. Voit is over to take a look. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Brandon Kinsler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 19, Brandon Kinsler.
7th inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
First offering. as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Kinsler, a former Miami Marlin. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Smoke toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
So now to the plate, Gleyber Torres flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sinker misses, ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner at first here, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously something else.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Gio Urshela will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Yanks leave 1. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 34, Justin Wilson.
Last half of the 7th here, and Adam Hazley digs in now.
The center fielder, Adam Hazley.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And in a two-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bryce Harper stands in as he looks at a called strike. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch. Comes set, and the 0-1. Taken, strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up, LeMahieu for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Stepping up is Kyle Higashioka. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Kyle Higashioka.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Number 92 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 92, ChrisX.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So he's into second there with their 4th double of the ball game. And right on cue, we'll take a look at the team leaders in doubles from a league-wide standpoint. And as you can see there, the Yankees are currently right there on top of the AL in that category. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Now, this guy's a grinder, fouls off good pitches, and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hazley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Digging in next, Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Segura has it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Phillies 6. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For the New York Yankees, number 57, Chad Green.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Andrew McCutchen.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Set to deliver the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
Up next,
Didi Gregorius, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Gregorius.
He's set, and the pitch.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here's the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
Ready now is JT Realmuto. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. but they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
First pitch coming, here it is. Gene Segura is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Real Muto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
This is line to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. David Hale will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brad Miller is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Aaron Hicks. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Two and 0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Now the 3-0 offering.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And the count will be full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got 1 hit and 4 at-bats. First offering on its way. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 2nd home run of the game as they open up a 4-run lead. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, the ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
And there's one down now.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
So the next to bat will be Luke Voigt. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Still only 1 out in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and punch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Kyle Higashioka.
At the plate now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Urshela, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's the Yankees 10 and the Phillies 6. Otra, the lefty standing
now
6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 60, Wandy Peralta.
At the plate now is Brad Miller. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza
the second
line.
baseman, Brad Miller.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Alec Bohm, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Scooped up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Next, here is Adam Hazley. Lifetime against this particular arm. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. First offering, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
10-6, the final score in this game. So the Bronx Bombers put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Garrett Cole earned his 9th win of the year. Vince Velasquez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.